Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is a Hot Wheels 1968 Mercury Cougar. It's a favorite of mine from my childhood. It's in rough shape, as most of the cars that I come across in my local thrift shop are, but that's how I like to get them. But I don't spot any major damage here other than the regular play wear, so it will clean up easily. I'll do a wheel swap and a color change to suit the theme that's been set by the Diecast Mafia. June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. The color of their annual campaign is always purple, and this is my entry to the Diecast Mafia's invitational build. Plastic base and a two-seat plastic sport interior, the terrible little Hot Wheels steering wheel. The glass is tinted, but that's going to suit my purposes today, so I think I'll work with the original windshield. If you're new to the hobby, after drilling out the posts, which is necessary to take the car apart, you see me doing a little filing. That's just to ensure that I can do this step, a little test fit, to see that it's going to go back together nicely, because you don't want to be filing and sanding after all your paint and detail work is done at the end of this process. So first things first, it's not the most exciting part of the whole project, but it's essential. I use a 2mm drill bit to open up the posts, and I fit a couple of screws in there as well. The plastic bases have three little tabs that you can open up with a half twist of your slot screwdriver, and the wheels are going to pop out nicely like that. I got this wicked paint stripper across the border in France. I hear some of you guys saying that citrus strip in the States is not so toxic as the original recipe. So I've got a mask on and a window open for this most satisfying part of the whole process. Everybody's favorite. Certainly one of mine. This is where you really get to see what's hidden underneath that two-tone paint job. In this case, the little Cougar is pretty truly cast and didn't reveal any major flaws. The first in my series of summer road trip buddy builds is coming up very soon with Paco's Diecast Garage. The theme for the Four Horsemen June build is drag racing with the Pontiac GTO. The first day of July is my annual Canada Day Custom Diecast Invitational. It's not too late for everyone to join in, and I hope that you'll think about that. Just choose any casting and do it up in the Canadian flag colors of red and white. Send me your glamour shots by July 1st, and I'll make a recap video and get your work and your name out with all of the other people who are participating. It's more than 40 now. Been a great response this year, so thanks for that, everybody. With a little attention from the wire brush attachment and now this abrasive wheel, the Cougar is looking like it's getting a brand new lease on life. Muy bueno. Community shout out today goes to Diecast Cars Collector. There's a link in the description for you to follow. When I find these new channels, I like to pass them on to you. So please make a visit and make yourself known and leave a thumbs up and help keep this great hobby community growing. Thanks for doing that. Degreasing step and the primer stage are the last two before the paint application, and in this case the color is predetermined by the Alzheimer's Association, whose color is purple. This is how my base coat turned out. Alzheimer's is a mental condition that affects so many families. I lost my mother a few years ago after she had suffered for quite some time with it. It was difficult for her three kids to see her in such decline in the last few years, and especially for me, being the one who's the furthest away over here in Europe. According to the Alzheimer's Association website, worldwide more than 55 million people are living with Alzheimer's or another dementia. Join the Alzheimer's Association at Going Purple and raising awareness this June. The more that people know about Alzheimer's, the more action we inspire. After my careful masking, you can see I shot some black to break up the purple body, and the unmasking reveals that it went very well today with nice clean shot lines. And now I take the finest chrome pen that I've got and start detailing with the hood pins. Remember these on the old cars in the 70s? Rain gutter, door handles, and even the key locks get touched up. It's a great looking car, isn't it? It had a very distinctive set of 60s taillights, wide across the back. I like to use Tamiya clear red, and if there's any kind of painting outside the lines, you can fix it up. Don't wait too long with a little toothpick technology. Off go the original Hot Wheels, which I label and put into the boneyard. I'm going to do a wheel swap with this nice set of Michelins, and they're real rubber on there. And I found that a common household straight pin makes a terrific axle with the head holding one wheel on. And I snip it to length and crimp it. They're quite soft, easy to do. And you get a flat end on the other that looks like this, and it holds the other wheel in place. This is the perfect fit on my first try, and a little bit of Gorilla Glue gel is preferable, seals them in. Mercury Cougar is a nameplate applied to a diverse series of cars sold by the Mercury division of Ford from 67 to 97, and again from 99 to 2002. With nearly 3 million cars produced, the Cougar is the highest-selling nameplate produced by the Mercury brand. Its 34-year production is second only to the Grand Marquis. Do you remember the tagline, "The Sign of the Cat," with big cats atop the Lincoln-Mercury dealer signs? You might also recall the Bobcat and the Lynx. It was supposed to fill a market position between the Mustang and the Thunderbird. The Cougar was really meant to be a posh pony car. While offering more comfort and features than the Mustang, it was tuned for better road handling than the Thunderbird. I live in Switzerland in Europe, and on rare occasions I'll see a nicely restored American muscle car, Corvette, or a Mustang, but I've never seen a Cougar. I'd love to, though. There aren't very many pieces to reassemble today, so the tinted windshield goes back in, and it looks good with the dark purple and the black trim highlights. Touched up the chassis a little bit with some exhaust detail and my channel logo, and the pre-fitted screws go back in as we knew they would, because I took care of that at the very beginning. It's a roller. Let's have a closer look. Love the new Michelins on there. That big old distinctive grille stands out. I highlighted the indicator lights and of course the big taillights across the back. The purple Alzheimer's awareness color really makes this car look terrific. Lime green and black with a little chipped up paint, some play wear on it, but it responded well to some TLC, and I think it's looking like a brand new car now that's going to be a favorite toy for some little boy or girl. I'll show it off to you a little bit with some glamour shots where it mysteriously changes colors depending on the lights it's under or the background that it's on. But trust me, it's purple and black. I think this is most closely the real-life color that you see here on my little highway diorama. All my cars go into a custom blister pack with a card that I make up for them and a certificate of authenticity. I'll save these up for a couple of weeks and make a trip to the local Goodwill store, and they're given out as gifts. Don't forget, June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure to leave your respectful comment below and tell me where you're watching from. It's coffee time.